What am I doing on the floor? Well, if you watched yesterday's video, the fifth part of the Ultimate Success Formula, it talked about change direction, changing approach. So I'm changing perspective for you and for me. Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to demonstrate an exercise, and I just had this quick idea, and it was easier just to put the laptop on the floor. So this exercise, it's all about getting your brain waves coordinated, or your two halves of your brain in sync, your brain waves synchronized, and it's a very good overall exercise. I did a video about getting energy correct for success. Whenever you're going to maybe shoot a video or write a blog post, you want to really get the energy flowing. So why not get your brain waves working together? Because when your brain waves and your alpha brain waves are really working, then you're much more creative. So this is a little exercise you can use when you're feeling a little bit stuck and you need to be a bit more creative. It's also a really good exercise for improving your general cognitive function overall. In America, there's some great studies going on showing that in elderly populations, yes, it is improving memory, improving cognitive functioning, and it's also improving behaviour in kids with ADHD, things like that as well. So this is a great overall exercise to do every day. It's called Superbrain Yoga. You can look it up. I'll put links from the video here underneath the video and on a blog post for you, so you can follow that. But it's easy enough just to Google it. So the first part of the Superbrain Yoga is getting the hand positioning right. Now, some of you are going to think, oh, this looks silly, but it's being researched by neuroscientists and neurologists in America. This stuff really does work. I've been using it for quite some time now. Now, basically what you need to do with your left thumb, you need to get that on your right ear, on the outside here. You need to pinch your earlobe fairly sharply, just so you can feel it. Maybe you can even tug on it a little bit. And then your right thumb goes on your left earlobe. Now this works in a number of different ways. And when you look at the Superbrain Yoga website, it just talks about, I think, electrical contact or energy in some very vague way. But what you may or may not realise is that when doctors take an ECG of the heart, what they're actually taking advantage of is the polarity across the heart. One side slightly more positive, one side slightly more negative. The way the heart depolarizes as it beats means that your body has different polarities each side. So does your brain each side, and when you cross arms like this, it has a different effect than if you did it like this. The other thing is it does actually provide, when you do this, it's easier to get a bit more traction. And when you get a bit more traction here, there's some membranes on the inside of the head called the meninges, or the dura. It covers the brain and the spinal cord. You may, if you've got kids, or even if you haven't got kids, have heard of meningitis. Meningitis is an inflammation of this covering of the brain and the spinal cord, and can cause a great deal of pain, discomfort, death even. If you've ever been to a cranial osteopath, cranial chiropractor, you know that what they're trying to do is manipulate and relax tension on these meninges, because they get tense very, very easily. And this, okay, is one way that actually does I think, helps actually gently tug on the meninges and helps ease them. So that's the first part. The second part is breathing in and out in the squat, okay? And I'll go and demonstrate it in a moment. That's why I'm on the floor, so that I can get back and I can demonstrate everything that's going on. So what you want to do when you've done this, stand up, you breathe in through your nose as you're squatting down, and then as you come back up again, you breathe out. Okay, so just for demonstration purposes, very easy. Feet, you want to make sure they're parallel and about shoulder distance apart. There you go. So, left, right, breathe in through your nose, squat down, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, now, hopefully you can hear me back there, because I'm going to demonstrate from the side what happens to help your back work properly as well. Now, so from the side, again, ear placement, I'll forget that for a minute. As you breathe in, as you squat down, try and arch your back. Try and keep your chest over your feet, arch your back, sticking your backside out, and then breathe out. So it's breathing in and breathe out. Now there are two ways to do this exercise. There's two ways to do this exercise. One is just going down as far as you can where you can keep your back arched. The second, which I think it's worth doing if you like that, is to let yourself go down as far as you can, keeping the back arched, and then relax it, because it also distracts it. It's very good for the spine and helps this, what's called the cerebrospinal fluid flow between the sacrum and the pelvis. So again, very good for the brain and the nervous system. Very, very healthy because it gets you into the fetal position. So you breathe in, you go down, arching your back, and then you relax, and then that distracts the spine. Very, very good for everything. And then breathe out, arching your back again, pushing up. So breathe in, breathe in, I hope you've enjoyed that today, and I hope that gets you more creative and feeling good and funky.